Week 3 action. It is the New York Jets versus the Cincinnati Bengals. We are out here in the tailgate zone. It is a rowdy bunch. There is Nick Mangold and Ralph Macchio.
How we doing?
How are you, buddy? Congratulations.
Well. Thank you very much.
I've been
Appreciate
waiting
it.
for this day for you. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Hey, last week, big win.
It was great.
I missed
Unbelievable.
the whole damn game, but I caught the highlights.
Did you? I missed the second half. I was in Long Island.
Yeah, that's where I live.
And I was driving home back to Jersey, 2.5 hours. And my little guy calls me and goes, "Daddy, the Jets won." I was like, "Yeah, I don't know, buddy.
Yeah,
Last I saw, it didn't look good." And he goes, "No, they scored a touchdown. They won." I was like, "That doesn't mean they won. They just scored a touchdown." Then my wife had to come on and confirm. She's like, "Yeah, no, they actually won. It was a crazy ending. All you got to do is make it through halftime." They gave me 2 minutes to speak, and that's why I like football. It's 11 guys out there on the field.
Yep.
And then now being out there by myself, that's a little nerve-wracking.
We're watching Pre-Game Central presented by Bud Light. Now, let's give a warm welcome to a man who is going to enter the Ring of Honor today at halftime, Nick Mangold. This honor, you talked about actually getting the news from Ambassador Woody Johnson in the spring, and then it hits you at the kickoff lunch and you get the green jacket.
Yeah, I think that's, so the surprise, I think, was more so in the spring, finding out the news and, with being with Brick and being with Revis, and then the green jacket at the kickoff luncheon. Like, that's when it kind of hit me, when Woody put it on my back and standing there, and I watched guys walk around with the green jacket and kind of the aura that it has around it.
Can you speak to how much it meant for you not only be drafted here in 2006, but play your entire career with one team?
When I was done with my time here at the Jets and I had an opportunity to go somewhere else, that was a big factor. And the factor that I was like, you know what, I don't want to go somewhere else. I like where I'm at now, and I like what I've done with the Jets, and I want to be known as only a Jet. And so that was important to me.
Sound ready? Sound speeds.
How would you describe what the game of football has meant to you over the course of your life?
With the 29th choice in the 2006 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Nick Mangold, center from Ohio State.
The game of football it really has been kind of what has defined my life. There's things in football that translates to real world, showing up on time, discipline, teamwork, communication. Those things all go together, and I think that's something that makes our sport very special, is that it has all those things, and that is a great groundwork as kids grow up and see what they want to be in life. You can apply football and what goes on the field to just about any activity in life.
For his entire football career, Nick Mangold was a pillar of consistency. An anchor on the Jets' offensive line for over a decade, his path to becoming a 3-time All-Pro and 7-time Pro Bowler nearly was over before it even began.
I was first introduced to the game in 1992. It was in second grade. And my mom would not let me play, but I just had this yearning. I was like, football seems awesome. So in third grade, 1993, my mom finally gave up and gave me a chance, and it was I fell in love after the first practice. I think obviously the physical aspect of being able to run into people and impose your will upon people, and so that was the big push. And then as I got older, the mental game of football, it's very much like a chess game. You know what you're doing, the opponent knows what they're doing, trying to figure out what they're doing, and they're trying to figure out what you're doing, and it's a whole thing. So, obviously the physical side was what sucked me into it. The mental side, I think, helped me enjoy it for as long as I did.
Growing up in Centerville, Ohio, he drew attention from schools all over the country, but his college choice was an easy one.
After I signed my letter of intent my senior year, and I'm sitting in my head coach's office in high school, and I said, Coach, I got letters from all kinds of schools, like from University of Hawaii to Harvard, and everything in between. But I never got anything from Michigan. I always found that interesting. And he goes, oh no, you got a lot of stuff from Michigan. I was like, oh really? I don't see it. He goes, yeah, I threw it all away. No player of mine's going to Michigan.
It is the number 2 Texas Longhorns against the number 4 Ohio State Buckeyes here. Dadish, Sims, and Nick Mangold with. Here's Troy. Pocket holds firm, goes deep. Santonio. Touchdown! Touchdown! Santonio Holmes.
It was crazy. In high school, I think the most I've ever played in front of was maybe 4,000 people, 3,000 to 4,000 people, and that was a playoff game. So to go into the shoe my freshman year and have 100,000 people in the stadium was kind of mind-blowing. And it was weird. It never really hit me, like how big it was, even though I knew, I was smart enough to know that, 100,000 is a lot more than 4,000. But it's still, like, I don't know, for some reason, the heaviness of what it was never really hit me.
What's up, baby?
What's up, big boy?
Good.
Miss Mississippi? How we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How we doing? How you doing, little buddy?
He's a little offensive lineman.
Perfect. That's where they start.
How you doing, Nick?
How you doing, boss?
Good.
Doc, how we doing?
Very handsome.
No, you're very handsome.
After 164 games at center over an 11-year career, Nick Mangold earned his induction to the Jets' Ring of Honor. The green jacket fits to perfection.
In this room as a rookie, going through, and then through the 11 years, having the great honor of playing with Rick Shaw next to him for so long, and it's surreal. It's unbelievable, and it's so appreciative.
Mangold's legacy on the field is undeniable, and current Jets aim to match his impact at the line of scrimmage.
It's neat that I get to share it with my family, now 4 kids, and so they get to experience it. And it's one of those things to know that, like, you're in, like, Jets lore. Like, it's shocking.
Well, and you know what? So appropriate that this year, the two of you together in the same season go into the Ring of Honor. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
Very much deserved.
Back in New York, the Jet fans are awaiting the second first-round pick of the Jets. They went to Brickashaw Ferguson on the line. I wouldn't be surprised to see him do line again. Remember, they lost to Kevin Mawai.
With the 29th choice in the 2006 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Nick Mangold, center from Ohio State.
Well, that's a direct replacement for Kevin Mawai, who has moved on after Pro Bowl years with the Jets and the Tennessee Titans.
Mangold's career would be forever linked with fellow Jet Brickashaw Ferguson, who was selected 25 picks earlier in the 2006 NFL Draft.
It's one of my favorite stories of all time, of like the differences between myself and Brick, and then mindsets and everything. And we're there at the combine, and we're doing the rounds of interviews and everything. And I turn the corner and I run into Brick, and Brick's standing there in a 3-piece suit, looking dapper as all get out, and I'm standing there in a polo shirt and some ripped jeans and like tennis shoes. And I was like, geez, Brick, you're in a suit, like really fancy up. And he goes, well, yeah, it's kind of like a job interview, and you want to put your best foot forward. And I was like, maybe I'm not getting drafted.
Brickashaw, something we don't know about Nick.
Well, I don't know if you know or not, but, this guy is a culinary genius.
Have you always been a cook?
Just recently. My wife has tricked me with the Father's Day presents. She got me a wood-burning pizza oven and then a big green egg.
The two offensive linemen were key ingredients to the Jets' ground and pound rushing attack, during back-to-back runs to the AFC Championship game.
Sean Green plowing ahead and taken off. Green to the 20. He's not going to be caught. Touchdown, New York Jets.
You know, Rex had his ground and pound, and that was his philosophy, and we took that to heart. And so running the ball was our pride and joy, and you know, we made it happen. And we believe that we could rush against anybody, and we did rush against anybody.
Come on, Nick, let's go, man. Hey, our best against their best, all right? Let's go. Get this first down, win the game.
Now, what to get the first down just closes out the game.
And I'm looking at this right now. I would go for it.
He's going for it.
It was a great confidence boost to know that, you know, coaches believe that we could get that yard. The play that we always ran on short yardage, so it was one of those things like, you know, we know San Diego's going to know we're running it. We know we're going to run it. It's, you know, who can stop us?
Can Ron Rivera's defense step up and keep this season alive? Richardson lined up as the fullback. It's going to Jones. Jones has the first down, and the Jets are now on their way to Indianapolis.
What was the confidence level like in that locker room that you could win that game?
I think the confidence level obviously was pretty high.
Welcome to frigid Foxborough and a much anticipated and desired for rematch. The New York Jets back in the friendly confines of Gillette to take on their old pals, the New England Patriots.
They say it can't be done. They say we have no chance. Hey, let me tell you something. Any man can be beat on any day.
Sanchez in the shotgun, takes the snap. Looks left, throws left. Deltine makes the catch, reaches, pylon, touchdown Jets. For the end zone, for Holmes, got it, touchdown.
Putting on the jersey, you know, was something very special to me. Having that New York tag to it, you know, there's the aura of New York City and what that means, the greatest city in the world. And to be able to go out and represent that city, that idea, every Sunday was definitely very special.
This segment has been brought to you by JetBlue, the official airline of the New York Jets. As Nick Mangold prepares for his Ring of Honor ceremony, he stopped by the Jets facility with his family, seeing familiar faces.
Yeah, but it's going to be fun. Like it's kind of the weight of it, I think, as we've been doing, and especially doing media on Wednesday. Like one of them asked, it's like, what's it mean to know that whether it's MetLife Stadium or whatever the next stadium is, that your name is going to be up there and your grandchild's going to see it? Yeah. So, well, my oldest is 11. I haven't even thought of grandchildren yet. I'm just trying to keep these 4 little ones alive. So I was like, that's crazy. Like, it's unbelievable. So special.
For Nick, family is everything, and his role as a dad is at full force, while his kids share the joy of football, as Nick did.
You did it! Run, run, run! You see they're playing football? Over here? You know Daddy used to do that? Did you know that? See the football right there? See the football on the ground? Yeah. See the guy? that football over there? Yeah. Yep. So watch. There's going to be somebody that comes over and puts his hand on the football. See the guy that putting his hand on the football? That's what Daddy used to do. Javer.
Field goal real quick, and then Sarah's going to be over there.
Nick and the family think they are in for a photo shoot to end the day. But a bigger surprise was in store for the legendary Jet.
That's a lot of people. A lot of people. Go that way? All the way down? Yeah, thank you. All right, you guys can stop. Like, you're going to get tired. How we doing? Cheers. You want this coming? Got everybody? Thank you. No? What's that? I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. Haji. Lay it out. See, your hands are getting tired. I know, I told you to stop. Thank you guys. Greg, you made it out. Hey, look, you found me. Thank you. Look at that.
How's that?
That looks pretty good.
That's not a bad shot, right?
Not a bad shot. Guys, this was a surprise for me. But thank you to everybody that's here that came out. You know, this means a lot. The family, like, it just... See, this is good. I'm getting it out now, so we don't do it on Sunday. But no, thank you so much. I know every one of you has had a piece in what I was able to do, helped me along the way. Help me still, and so I love this organization. I love being up here in this area with you know, our fans, our people, and you know, really, I truly said when I retired that I will do anything I can to help this organization win a Super Bowl, and I mean that, and that's. Because I want that for this organization, for the Johnsons, for every player that's ever come through here. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it as a player. So, you know, I'm still here fighting for it. But this is, it's remarkable. So, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. And we got this all out now.
Dan Grotz and Greg Buttle in for Bob Schusen and Marty Lyons. Guys headed downstairs to be part of the halftime ceremony when Nick Mangold goes into the Ring of Honor.
Please direct your attention to the video awards for a special video tribute, followed by the ceremony hosted by the radio voice of the New York Jets, Bob Schusen.
The New York Jets Ring of Honor was established in 2010 to honor Jets greats, our history, every player who has ever worn a Jets jersey, and you, the fans. Every inductee will don a Jets Ring of Honor green blazer and a beautiful ring. Nick was drafted by the Jets in 2006 and spent all 11 of his NFL seasons here in New York, where the All-Pro Center started 164 regular season games, 7 postseason games, and finished his career as a 7-time Pro Bowler and 3-time All-Pro. Let's congratulate him, Jets fans. Let's bring the big man himself up here. Please welcome Nick Mangold.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you to the Johnson family. When I was drafted in 2006, I set out to be the best that I could be for the New York Jets. I never dreamed I would reach the level of Ring of Honor status, and yet here we are. I'm so very grateful for all the people who have helped me since I started playing football way back in the 3rd grade, which is when my mom finally let me start playing, and she has stuck with me throughout this whole journey. Thank you to my family, all my teammates, all my coaches, the equipment guys, the training staffs, and the front office people I've ever worked with over the years. In 2006, I came here with the future wide open in front of me. Now I stand here before you, married to my amazing wife, my 4 beautiful children, and this amazing honor to end up my on-the-field football career. We had many ups and downs with my 11 years here, but I always think back fondly of my time here with the New York Jets. I, along with my family, will always be Jets fans for life. Now lastly, and this one is for you, cheers to the fans. You guys have been with me, supported this team. Thank you to all of you, every single one of you. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and go Jets!
Time to take a look up to your left at the 300 level facade, and we unveil your name, the 19th member of the Jets Ring of Honor, which will be displayed at every Jets home game at MetLife Stadium. Congratulations once again, Jet fans, let's hear it. Your newest Ring of Honor member, number 74, Nick Mangold.
I was like, oh, I might be able to play in college, and that's pretty cool. And then in college, it was playing, and it was like, oh, this is neat. We found the pinnacle. And then late in college, it was like, oh, you know what? I might have an opportunity to get 1 or 2 years in the NFL. And
With the 29th choice in the 2006 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Nick Mangold, center from Ohio State.
then that turned into 11 years. And learning the history along the way, and understanding, what the fans are. And the fans are very passionate. You want to live up to those expectations. When you look up at the names that are already there, and to be considered to be one of them is something that's very special and means a lot to me.